process?
What's going through your head? Deuces striding down the field.
He was a lot faster than I thought he was. No, I mean it was a cool moment for him. I was glad I got to get him his first one, so obviously super happy for him.
What do you think you've learned in these last 2 games?
I don't know if I learned anything, but I think like just getting game reps I think is invaluable. You know, because I've had so many reps in practice, I'm so comfortable in that situation. And I think just being able to get these live reps where obviously they can still hit you is invaluable for me, like I said. So super grateful for the opportunity.
What have you thought of Quentin Joyner? He scored on your drive. What did you think of what he's done so far?
Yeah, no, he's the man. Obviously, he's in a room with 2 really experienced guys, in Marshawn and Austin. I think it's really good for him in year 1 to have the opportunity to learn under them, and I think he'll take off kind of after this year. I mean, you see it in spurts. Obviously, he obviously played well this game and had some really good opportunities in the first game. But I think this will be a really good year for him to kind of learn, get some game reps, and I think he'll take off after that.
You've gotten to throw to some of the young wide receivers, Deuce today, Mackay. What have been your impressions of them so far over the past couple months?
Yeah, I mean it's a hell of a receiving class. When you look at the top to bottom, I think like you haven't seen like Jacoby hasn't had a ton of opportunities in game, but like you got Jacoby, Zach, Mackay, and Deuce all in one class, which is really special. And I think the collection of them will do a ton of damage in the years to come. So.
Mario said you guys still want to see Deuce pick up his knees, something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's just Rio. But, yeah, I think he was picking up his knees just fine, but that's just me.
I want to ask you see a lot of blowouts in the early part of the season, in a lot of games. What's it like the other team where you're winning up? I don't even know what the final was, but you won 40, 50 points. What's it like?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It's obviously always a good thing to be winning by 40 points and not losing by 40 points. So it's really special. I think it speaks to the collection of guys and the work that we've put in throughout the year. So I obviously want to continue that trend going forward.
How do you take away these 2 games? You won them, which is good, but you didn't play the tough quality opponents yet. So how do you get a read on how you are after 2?
Yeah, you know, I mean, like we don't choose a schedule. We just play who we're slotted to every single week and do our best to prepare. So I think good to be 2-0 and feel confident moving on.
What's it like, Caleb was coming out of the game? I don't know what kind of pep talk it would give you.
Sorry, say it again?
When Caleb was coming out of the game and you knew you were coming in, like, what do you tell you? Because I know like you guys were doing Ronaldo celebration on the sideline. What did you tell you before you went in?
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about things schematically. Obviously, we prepare the whole week. I was just kind of asking him any change-ups you see out there, anything I should be aware of. And he's always great to kind of talk to about stuff. Obviously, he's very knowledgeable. He's played the position at a super high level. So I kind of like picking his brain a little bit before I go out there.
What were you thinking when you saw Caleb leading the student section with the We Want Miller chant?
No, obviously a super cool moment. 13's a man, and it was a cool deal to hear from the student section as well. So
Even though the game was out of reach, when you came in, you still generated good offense, put up a lot of points still. So what was that, your time in the game, what was that like for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's kind of the job description, you know. So when you can do that at a high level, it always feels good. Just want to do my best to lead the team. Obviously, Q had the long touchdown, and then Deuce got a good shot as well. So just really happy for those guys that they got their opportunity and that we were able to score points.
Y'all have run a ton of receivers the last 2 years, but Taj just keeps rising to the top.
Yeah.
What does he do behind the scenes to kind of comes up in that spot?
I mean, Taj is just the man. Like I don't know how else to put it. Like I mean, you see him. There's so many things that you don't see that he does, whether it's on special teams, whether it's blocking on the perimeter, and like it's no surprise to see that he shines in the way he does. Dude never complains, never whines about not getting the ball. Always does his job at a super high level, and I think you kind of see that come to fruition in the opportunities that he gets. But he's the freaking man. I think everyone on that team, like everyone in that locker room, would ride or die for Taj.
Have you seen any signs in the first 2 weeks of just more maturity from this team? Does it feel like a more mature team to start the season?
Yeah, definitely. I think we obviously returned a ton of leadership on the team, and I think we have a team that's been through a year with Coach Riley and Coach Wiley and the whole staff. So I think just kind of knowing what to expect, even in like how we handle game day, how we handle game prep and stuff like that. Definitely a more mature group.
Even though we didn't get in this week, how cool is it seeing Malachi get some reps last week? What advice did you give to him?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously like being a young kid, getting your first game reps is always like mean, I remember being in that situation up at Cal. So just continue to make the right decision, play within the system, and Lincoln will create opportunities. So just play your game and do great. So
Let's do one more. All right.
Lincoln came out and started his press conference by speaking on behalf of Christian and just what happened this week and kind of his perception of it. Did you guys know that he was going to do that? Was that something that you guys talked about as a group when Christian found out his news?
I actually have no idea. We never were told about it. So
Thank you.
yeah.